I mean, I'm sure Pop would give this chick a 4. This chick comes along and she's overweight.
Okay.
But she really needs you to understand that the reason why she can't lose weight, the reason why she's a portly pearl clutcher is because of white people.
The various sea routes. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, this... Let's just play it.
I want to hear the stupidity.
We don't even need to interrupt. We'll just let the stupidity unfold, and we'll all drink.
I'm going to prove to you why white people are the reason I'm fat today. If white people didn't go looking for spices, then various sea routes to Indian subcontinent and Africa and other places of the world would not get discovered. And if they didn't get discovered, then East India Company
just
would
keep
never
it going.
come
Let her finish.
All right.
And
Trust
if
me.
they didn't come, then the fertility of the land would not get destroyed because they forced us to cultivate tobacco and dyes and opioid, things like that, and that destroyed the fertility of my country.
Which should actually give you less food to get fat on.
And then, if that didn't happen, and if they didn't exploit and extract resources until my ancestors were left with nothing to eat, we wouldn't move to this grain-heavy, very little nutritious diet that we have today. Also, if white people didn't come to the Indian subcontinent, then my ancestors would not go through 50 small, medium, large famines in a period of 200 years. That's a lot. And in 1943, nearly 3 million people would not have died due to starvation and malnutrition. And if that didn't happen, then this entire place and the people of this place would not adapt to survive on lower calories. We also wouldn't biologically be
She doesn't fucking know what she's talking about.
hold on to more food.
God
because
damn! It's
my
a tirade
genes,
of stupidity right here.
She literally is listing off all the reasons why she should be an emaciated Holocaust survivor.
You got that fax machine noise queued up? Because that's what's going on in my head right now.
Oh, hang on. I got to get it right here. Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. People
1943.
hundreds of years ago did stuff, therefore I can't control my Tourette's of the elbow.
She's talking about the huge famine in 1943. What was taking place between 1940 and 1945?
Rhino.
The Second World
War.
War.
There you go.
All right. Now, in regards to we're not discovering their continent until like the 1700s. All right. I got one guy's name at all right. Alexander the Great! He fucking marched all the way to your continent, and he would have kicked your asses through the fucking roof if it wasn't for malaria.
Yes. And at the same time, everything that she's bitching about, the English also left behind, I don't know, museums, industry, agriculture, all these things that allow them to have this high-grain, high-calorie diet that's just destroyed my ability to stop eating food.
It's called willpower, and Bill Burr said it best. You ate your way in. You can walk your fucking way out of it. Other than that, shut the fuck up. I got no sympathy. Go get a dictionary and look between shit and syphilis for the sympathy. Suck a dick. God damn it.
If she could get dick, she probably wouldn't be making videos like this.
Listen.
That's true. Better things to do.
I'm not a heartless bastard. I feel sorry for her that she put herself in this position, but I am not going to reward her with sympathy because she did it 100% to herself. All right? Flat out. And if she is in India and she is this fat, that woman is pulling down bank.
Exactly.
They can't get fat over there if they even try.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry.
All I can say is wow. The fact that the disease of leftoidism in this country is spreading to a country where people still shit off the end of a pier.
Yeah, we have people from India who watch my channel.
Yeah.
On the regular.
That's because feminism is taking over there and it's turning that place into a fucking cancerous cesspit.
Okay, over there, They have common law, which was introduced by England.
Oh, yeah.
But then they have customary laws. All right. And then over there, they still have a caste system, like 6 or 7 castes.
Yeah.
And then they have their own laws. So now over there, you got modern feminism coming in with their 21st century ideas and laws, going against fucking men who have laws that were literally cooked up in like the 1200s. Yep. It's like fighting an army that has catapults with fucking attack helicopters. It's not even close. It is a bloodbath over there. Wow.
I mean, you read the article, and it even like the first sentence in the article says, "This has to be a joke, right?"
That's what I thought.
There's no way this can be serious.
When you showed it to me, I thought it was some kind of skit, and then I'm like, wait. You're serious.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it says here, she thinks that previous famines have programmed her genes to hold more fat. So just for fun, let's take a look at the guy who won a Nobel Prize for engineering disease-resistant wheat, which has allowed hundreds of millions of people in India and Africa in particular to survive. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and the guy who invented antibiotics.
White guy.
The guy who invented air conditioning. And the 4 guys who contributed to the miracle of refrigeration.
And what about the guy who cured polio? Because that was just going to crazy over there. And
he was white too.
He was a white guy. Oh my God, these poor white guys.
Yeah, white colonialists did stuff hundreds of years before any of us were born. Therefore, I can't control myself when I eat.
Mm-hmm. And that's why
little Debbie,
genes.
Everyone's first girlfriend.
Previous meal.
That is why these people are going to fail. You cannot succeed when you think you're the victim 24/7, 365. Now, don't get me wrong. All right, there's been a few times in my life where I was straight up the victim. All right, I got my ass handed to me a couple times. Did I let it fuck my whole life up? No. I went, well, I ran my suck hole, got thwarted. I guess I got to go back to the gym. So it's harder for them to thwart me when I run my fucking suck hole because I'm not going to stop. That's not happening.
Every once in a while, we could always use a good ass kicking. I mean, good ass kicking will set you right with the world.
I wrote that in my book.
Yep.
It's absolutely correct.
I think this chick needs a good ass kicking.
Well, listen.
Just my personal recommendation.
In all honesty, life is going to issue her a beatdown far worse than any of us could ever put upon her.
Oh, yeah.
It's called type 2.
Yeah, type 2. I mean, we've looked this up. You go on to any website that involves health. You can look up the health statistics yourself. When you are morbidly obese, you literally are at higher risk for, and I quote, all causes of death. So in the end, it doesn't really matter who you blame, because unless you get this shit under control, you're still going to die young because you're overeating and you're not working out.
Yeah. Do you understand, like, these women who gain that much weight and keep it? Literally, if I wanted to race them to a heart attack, I would have to drink like a half a gallon of vodka a day for like 20 fucking years. Just to be in the running to drop dead at the same time, these women.
Well, you were pretty close until about 4 months ago.
I didn't drink that heavy. It was getting that way. I'm literally like, sitting there one day, and I'm like halfway through a fifth, and Evil Pop showed up, and he's like, I know this is fun and everything, but you're going to die if you keep doing this. And I really like fucking people up, so I'm going to have to stop you.
Yeah.
And he did. That fucking rat bastard. Evil Pop has saved my ass from death more times than I could count.
He's also gotten you into a lot of trouble.
Yes, he did.
I think so. So was Bad Pop.
It was mostly Bad Pop.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.